Hey there, Sarah. So I went ahead, I'm going to split this up. I'm going to do a reading specifically about Thomas, and then we're going to move on to your soulmate. But I do think Thomas is at least one of your soulmates. And I'll tell you why here. To get kind of more into your reading here. Let's see. You can peek at the lover's card there. And this is something like your spell will be. I'll go ahead and explain this to you. This is a full ritual I did for somebody else that's currently going. For the 7-day spells, here, I'll show you. Oh my goodness, I didn't mean a crystal ball there. Okay, so this is a spell I did for somebody else. This was a 7-day spell that I did for somebody else. You can see here, I'll cover the name here, but we have different sigils. And on here, I put in different indicators for each day of the spell. Basically, I do a spell every day for a week, and it melts down. As you can see, there's different herbs and different things in there. One reason why I do prefer this method is it tells me things as it burns. You can kind of see this black soot here. That means that there was some negativity that was released. And then you can see these little lines here, and these are time. But you can see how they're like broken here. They're broken because there needs to be obstacles or something that's not connecting. And then some of the white kind of soot down here from the candle wax is all indicators that angels are helping her with her work. So very interesting. So I do have one of those candles ready, and then I also have one of these candles ready, depending on what spell you decide to do. But yeah, very cool. So we'll go ahead and put your cards out here. Okay, let me set this aside. I also pulled from 2 different love decks for you. We'll go ahead and start with the tarot cards. First of all, the main thing that I want to point out here is that he still has feelings for you. I don't know if you are questioning this. I'm going to move this over away from the fan. He still very much is into you. He still very much likes you. I don't know if this is a concern of yours or a worry of yours, but the Hangman in reverse indicates that you can't let go of him and that he can't let go of you. There's something that's kind of keeping you two talking. There's something that's keeping you guys connected for some reason. And I'm just sensing that this is really overwhelming you. This is overwhelming him as well, because you guys are kind of like, why is this happening? Why are we being made to be brought together and connect on a different level like this? The wands indicate kind of things that are on our mind, things on our mind that are worrying us, just things on our mind in general. And you can see he's kind of burdened here carrying all these things, and you're just like, oh my god, like, I want a soulmate, I want to be with someone. Is Thomas the right one for me? What if he's not? You just have like all these questions, and you're very kind of lost. You feel very, very lost at the moment. But we have 2 cards indicating that he is going to be coming forward and delivering some kind of message. The Knight cards do indicate that this is going to take a little longer than we expect. It's kind of like in the movies when you see knights and they have to go across like the entire kingdom to deliver this message. So with the Knights, it can indicate that there is going to be a little bit of a delay, if that makes sense. But I do feel like he is going to come forward and give you a message of some kind. He's going to tell you how he feels. He's going to offer to take you on a date. He's going to offer for you guys to reconcile. I'm really seeing this, and I just really see you kind of leaving negativity behind. I really see you kind of not compromising, but really overcoming this burden, if that makes sense. I think that there's going to be a lot of clarity for you, but he is still very much interested in you. He's watching you. I feel like he's watching your social media or something like that. He's really still into you. You might see him on your stories or something like that, but it's almost like he might use a friend of yours account to kind of look at your account. I don't know. It's like he's kind of, I'm feeling like he has a facade or like a a mask, maybe a fake account, maybe like some kind of account where he hides his identity so that he can watch. I know that sounds really creepy, but I feel like he just wants to keep an eye on you because he cares about you. But he's like, oh, I don't want her to know I'm still into her, because it's almost like from his standpoint, he thinks that you've completely moved on. And I don't know if he's usually the person to first kind of contact or something like that. I don't know if he's like the first person to initiate contact or something like that. But I definitely see in this situation he is going to be the first person that comes through and offers some kind of love message here. And I think he's kind of in his head as well. I think he's kind of like, I can message her, but she seems like she's good. I don't want to, burden her. And I feel like he doesn't really know. He's kind of burdened too. He's kind of like, why am I feeling this? Why am I having these feelings of... Why am I having these feelings about her? I don't feel like he's very spiritual. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you're more on the spiritual side, as women usually are. I feel like he's not very spiritually inclined, so he's not really like, oh, she's my soulmate. He just knows that there's a strong connection, and he doesn't really know why. He's kind of like, I don't want to burden her. I don't want to keep her from someone else. But I genuinely think he might be the one, or he is a soulmate of yours. Of course I'm going to do another soulmate reading for you, but yeah, I am feeling that this might be your soulmate. And this King of Cups here, every time I pull this tells me that it's a soulmate. This is kind of my soulmate indicator card. And it came out with these two cards that it's all about coming forward and delivering some kind of love message and being like, hey, I miss you, how are you? And like kind of connecting and stuff like that, if that makes sense. But yeah, you have the King of Cups, which tells me that he's a soulmate. But I do see you kind of leaving negative behaviors that may be holding you back, confidence, self-confidence. I think that there's a lot of blockages with you right now which may be causing a delay for you guys to meet, because I don't think you believe in yourself. And I think right now you're really meant to be looking inside yourself and asking yourself, what do I want in a relationship? The universe is kind of saying, right now is the time to kind of retreat from love altogether and just be like, what do I want? What makes me happy? What needs do I have? What needs do I have that need to be met in a relationship type setting? And I'm just seeing that you're going to be leaving this burden. You're going to be leaving that mindset. You're going to be overcoming this obstacle. This talks about just being able to move on from this burden here. And I really think that you are going to be able to do that. And I think that that is going to be one of the obstacles that is going to be healed, so that you can, reconcile with the person you're meant to be with. And I think that if you're more confident, and not saying any bad feelings that you may have are valid, they are, of course. I'm not telling you have to be positive all the time, because it's a lie. But, being more confident in yourself and knowing that you deserve love, truly, truly, truly knowing that you deserve love and you deserve someone that's really important for you, is going to attract this person. And we even have the Magician, which I think is really funny, because we were talking about spell work. And the Magician kind of talks about someone that manipulates a situation. And this doesn't have to be bad. We always think bad, manipulate. But taking that first step into healing, taking that first step into doing, manifesting this is just telling you, this tells me that you are a strong manifester. You are a bad bitch, and you are strong, and you deserve this, and you're a lot more stronger than you know. You have all the tools you need inside of you to overcome these obstacles of self-love and self-esteem and, being mean to yourself. You have everything inside of you to heal this. You might need a little help or a little push, but you have all the strength inside that you need to do this. And I strongly believe that you are strong. You've been through a lot, and this is just kind of a card that tells you, don't underestimate yourself, and that you may have to kind of initiate this, or your healing is needing to be done for you to reconcile with the person you're meant to be with. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes, spirit kind of takes over and talks for me. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if that made sense. Hopefully that resonated and made sense for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. I was going to ask you too, is he younger than you? Because pages are usually, we have 2 pages here, and pages usually indicate someone younger. Someone kind of younger than us, or maybe a little more younger mindseted, maybe a little more immature, maybe a little more naive, things like that, or just physically younger. He wants to give you the opportunity. He wants to, Sarah, I'm really feeling this is your soulmate. I hate to tell you that, and I think you kind of know it. I really think he wants to come forward and give you the opportunity to love you the way he should have the first time. That's what I'm feeling from this. He's wanting to give you an opportunity to heal the relationship, and he might not know all of that, in his forefront, in his mind, but in his subconscious and his intuition, this is what he wants. And I'm just feeling that he really wants to offer an opportunity for you to heal and for the relationship to heal and make it better. That's really what I'm hearing. He can't let go of you, and you can't let go of him. This is Hangman in reverse here. You guys can't let go of each other. We also have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about kind of being in rock bottom. As far as like love, you're kind of like, God, like it couldn't get any worse than this. I'm kind of like alone, and I feel really lonely and isolated. And the universe is just saying this is as worse as it's going to get, and it's only going to turn up from here. It's only going to get better from this point. We have the Three of Cups. It talks about celebration, going out with friends. Celebration, going out with friends, going for a drink, kind of celebrating something. I think you're going to celebrate your healing and your hard work and all the work you've been putting into yourself and things of that nature. And then we also have the Lover's card, which it's pretty self-explanatory. It's about 2 people coming together and making a beautiful thing. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go through your love cards really quickly. Okay. This one's kind of funny to me. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from usual type and expectations. It's almost like the cards are being sassy with you, and they're kind of like, you know who it is. You know who your soulmate is. You know who you're supposed to be with. They're kind of like, this might differ from your expectations or what you think, or it might be a new person, but it might be him. It might already be him, so that's interesting to me. You have children. I don't know if this is something that you've been interested in or wanting in the future, but I think this is the universe telling you you're going to have children no matter who you end up with. You have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I think that this is coming. I think you guys are going to go through a renewal, and it's going to be kind of awkward at first, but then I think you guys are going to fall into it and just start talking. And I think this is where a lot of that healing is going to come from. And I feel like it's been hard for you guys to kind of be vulnerable with each other in the past. So I feel like, yeah. We even have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I feel like it's been hard for you guys to get to that level of commitment, and I feel like that's why he's kind of like, okay, I want to present this opportunity to her and love her the way I should have the first time. It's almost like you guys met at the wrong time. I know some tarot readers, they're always like, oh, that doesn't exist, meeting someone at the wrong time, that doesn't exist. I personally believe in that. I personally feel people can be at the wrong time and work with each other and heal and then get back together later on. I 100% believe in that. I don't know why others don't, but I do believe that he is wanting to come forward and give you this opportunity. And I think the universe too is like, hey, we're going to put in this opportunity here so that you guys can be the relationship that you were supposed to. Does that make sense? Yeah, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. I think, you're kind of like, should I move on? I'm kind of scared. Like that kind of stuff. So I definitely think that that's where that is coming from. Make the effort. Again, I think that he's going to make the effort to make it better. I really do. I think he's going to make the effort to make it better, and he's going to make that effort that he didn't the first time. I hope this resonates with you. Yeah, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Very interesting. We have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. This is interesting that you're getting a tarot reading. And then we have the lovely soulmate card. This came out and I was not surprised whatsoever. But yeah, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that's just the confirmation that you needed. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, just kind of like what I was saying before, you know, you can't just be like, oh, I'm never going to get that. I'm never going to get that. Because again, I feel like with that Magician card, you are a very powerful manifester. And if you're constantly like, oh, I don't deserve love, you know, I'm not worthy of love, blah, 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 I'm never going to have that perfect relationship, you're manifesting that into your life. So the universe is kind of asking you to be a little more positive on that kind of thing, or at least counter it out. You know, when you have that bad thought, be like, no, you know what? No, I deserve this. I deserve this love because this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I deserve. This is my, you know, birthright. Like, I deserve this love and I'm going to get it. And having that kind of attitude. And I feel like you're getting there. I really feel like the spell that we are going to do, if you do choose to do that, is going to be very helpful. And I think that a spell as well to help heal your guys' relationship, or at least help add some ammunition to it. Not ammunition, what's the word here? Like gas to a fire kind of thing. And really help move you guys. Because I really think that, yeah, I think this is your soulmate, love. I really do. I think it is. I don't know if you have another soulmate. I'm going to pull some cards, but he has such a strong energy for you. He cares about you. And I feel like he's guilty. I feel like the reason he hasn't messaged you yet is because he feels guilty. He's kind of like, you know, I hurt her. We hurt each other. You know, why would she even want to talk to me? And I feel like when you guys do talk, it is a little awkward because you're kind of like, there's so much like healing that needs to be done. You're kind of like, oh, there's so much, and it's kind of awkward. But I feel like really this could help open you up. And I also offer like communication and stuff as well. So I really think that is something that would really, really, really help. But anyway, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is what I think. I think you guys are going to connect at a level that you've never connected in before. I think that this is going to be a lot different. You know, as it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I think you guys are going to be connecting on a level that is a lot different. Then we also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This card, I think a lot of the time we are like, oh, we want love so bad, so we kind of go towards people that might not be reciprocating that kind of love. And I think this is just a warning from the universe saying, go with what your heart says. Don't go with someone because you just want to be with them. Go with them because it feels right to you and you deserve that. You know, go for what you deserve, and those kinds of things. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. I'm going to go through your other love cards here. This is really funny. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So yeah, it's almost saying like the universe is like, hey, we're giving you a little bit of an in here. We're giving you a little bit of a, oh, goodness gracious, sorry. I'm going to take that from a sign from the universe. that what I was saying was correct. Anyway, you have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like the universe is saying, like, hey, we're going to give you this opportunity, and we're going to let you kind of follow what it is you feel good with, whoever you feel good with. But yeah, giving you an opportunity. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you've loved. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. You have embraced. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Then we have Only Time Will Tell, which I love this because I think that there's a lot of surprises coming for you that the universe doesn't want you to necessarily know about yet. And I think that there's a lot of surprises and fun that's in stock for you. And I think there's a lot of celebration, and I really think you'll be rewarded for your hard work and your healing and things of that nature as well. We have freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Be aware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another as are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. And then we have deep in your heart, you already know the answer to what feels right. That message is very, very, very strong, very direct. I'm going to go ahead and do your soulmate reading. Might as well kind of see what's going on. Let's see. Put those aside here. Oh, excuse me. My nose is so stuffed. I believe I already told you that I was getting a little cold. Yeah, I did. We talked about it. So mind my sniffles, please. It's awful. I'm like so congested, like in my head and sinuses. It's like, ugh. Really yucky. And the weather right now, it's so humid, and like I have terrible allergies. I don't know if you get terrible allergies, but the weather right now is not helping. I'm from Ohio, so it's been like raining a lot. It's been hot, humid, swampy, bleh, gross. Very gross. Let me set these aside here. Started on that. I might as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your charms and your letters, and then we'll ask kind of the angel answers if you've already met your soulmate. If you have any more soulmates, and kind of when you guys are going to meet, if Thomas isn't your only one. Okay, interesting. We have the olive branch. He's going to reach out and offer some... Oh, ew, there's hair on this. Right. I don't know if there's like hair or like plastic, but we'll ignore that. Sorry. But it's an olive branch. He's going to reach out. Like, I really think... You have the family tree. You're going to have kids. Like, I cannot make this up, man. I pulled a little too many letters, but... And then we have a ring, and we have that engagement. Oh my God, we have that engagement in the ring. I really think you're meant to be with Thomas. I know this is really, I'm going to re-pull the letters because I pulled a little too many. But you have the ring, you have the olive branch, and the family tree. Like, yeah, I can't make this up. I get some letters. An O. Let's see. Okay. And then we got an A, a Z, and an O. So that's interesting. Interesting. And then I am going to pull zodiac signs as well. Then you also got labradorite. This might be a crystal that would help you out a little bit. You should look into that. Let's see here. This aside. Oh, and you also got the heart. The king. Oh, you got the king. I think that's insinuating that the King of Cups is a soulmate type of thing for you. Let me pull that one, a zodiac sign. And these can also be seasons that you'll meet them in. So like Aquarius season, Leo season, things like that. So, got two here. Gemini. Sagittarius. There's one more here. And Virgo. Oh no, that's Scorpio. Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Interesting. So this might be seasons you'll meet them in, or something along the lines. But here's a closer look at the charms. We have the olive branch there. We have the King of Cups, the ring, and the family tree. So yeah, like you're gonna have a family with this person for sure. That's very exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this up here. We're gonna pull some cards. Gonna ask when this is gonna happen. So I'm pretty sure it's Thomas. Only you can know for sure with your intuition, but I'm telling you just how I feel. What always happens between Thomas and Sarah? Okay, so we got success. Communicate clearly. When is this going to happen? Can we get a time frame? Can we get a time frame? Oh my god, it's up to you. Get a time frame for the soulmate. Sarah. Ask for help from others. When is this going to happen? Oh, we got peaceful resolution. This is going to happen between Sarah and Thomas here. Let's see when this is going to happen. Well, we have forgiveness. Use this idea so you can see the cards. This is going to happen. I'm trying to see if we can get a time frame. It's not seeming to, not really wanting to give me one. Oh, okay, so we're asking about Thomas. I said yes, with an exclamation point. We have you're ready, so maybe you're ready for love. You're ready. No need to worry. And then we also have opportunity for a peaceful resolution as well. That is saying to me. Let's see if it has any more messages. Recovery. Big happy changes. We have weight, which is interesting to me. I think this is just telling you not to make any sudden movements, kind of let it happen to you. I think that the spell would be a good idea, but I think in means of contacting him, I think that he's meant to come to you. Does that make sense? Then we have remain positive, and then let's see. Oh. Listen to your intuition. One more. I feel like there's still a message I need to give you here. I would really like a time for you. I really like a time frame. It just says the situation will improve. I really want to get a time frame. That's what I'm really going for. But it might not. It might be a thing where you have to kind of decide if that's what you want. I got no, so I think that was telling me, no, you're not going to get a time frame, so stop trying. So very interesting. So I'll go ahead and go over the cards we got again. Success, communicate clearly, it's up to you. Ask for help from others, maybe with a spell possibly, or asking your friends what they think, listening to them. You have peaceful resolution, forgiveness, yes, you're ready, no need to worry, opportunity, recovery, big happy changes, wait, remain positive, listen to your intuition, and the situation will improve. So that's lovely to me. I really, really like that. But yeah, since this only reached 30 minutes, I believe you paid for 40, so I'll take 10. I have to look at the price difference. I think it's $10. I think I'll take $10 off. I think that's the right amount. I'll have to double check. But yeah, if you want to do spell work, we definitely can. If you decide you don't want to do the spell work, that's totally fine. I could give you like a free reading credit or something like that. But yeah, just let me know. Thank you so much for getting your reading, and I'll go ahead and upload this, and hopefully it'll be done within the hour, and then I'll send it over to you. Thank you.